If you have tried everything to heal your struggles with your body image, emotional eating, your weight, and you feel lost, this is the video for you. In this video, I am going to share with you exactly why your nervous system is what holds the key to you having the ideal relationship you want with your body, with weight, and finally having food freedom. No more exhausting yourselves with diets and exercise and therapy, because this is the root cause, and this is what is going to finally unlock freedom for you. I'm so excited for you to check this out. I've also created an amazing free nervous system regulation toolkit for you that you can access through the link below, and you can expect results just like these. Thanks to you, my anxiety literally dropped after 1 week of doing your exercises. I don't have it anymore. I went from going to the ER to being at complete peace. I am so grateful for you. So if you want results just like Emma, then be sure to download the Nervous System Regulation Toolkit. Now let's get into the video. Let's talk about why your nervous system is the key to you having the ideal relationship you want with your body, peace with food, and most importantly, your life as a whole. In order to achieve all those things, we need to be operating in a regulated nervous system where the most of our time is spent in the social engagement branch of our nervous system. So I'm going to use this chart over here to explain this to you. So when we feel amazing in our body image, when we feel confident, when we feel like we're thriving, when we feel like life is just really clicking for us and we have peace with food and it just feels like really easy. We're not stressing out or, killing ourselves to achieve these results. We are simply just thriving. It feels peaceful. It feels easy. That is what's happening when we're living in the regulated experience of our nervous system. Unfortunately, most people are not living in the regulated state of our nervous system. And what I want to highlight over here, if you look at this graph in the green zone, this is the social engagement branch of our nervous system. So if you also scan over to the right-hand side, the right column, you'll see over there that it explains what's actually going on at an internal level in your body when your nervous system is regulated. So oxytocin is flowing, the feel-good hormones, our digestive system is functioning optimally. We are absorbing food, we are really, absorbing our nutrients, we're sleeping well, our hormones are regulated, our libido is strong, we feel vibrant. We're operating at all cylinders in this regulated state of our nervous system. Unfortunately, most people are not living with a nervous system that is regulated, and they in fact are living with a dysregulated nervous system. Why? There are many reasons for that. One of which is that we have evolved and the way that we live day to day is very stressful, and our nervous system is not used to being taxed so much every single day without having safety and reprieve. And most people don't have the right tools or education to understand how to regulate their nervous system, so they get stuck in complete dysregulation, and that's where things start to fall apart for us. So when our nervous system is dysregulated, it means that instead of understanding how to come back into the green zone and feeling safe, it consistently lives in a state that is not safe. And that is characterized by either getting stuck in the sympathetic branch of the nervous system or the freeze response of the nervous system. And when we are there, this is where different functions in our body start to disintegrate. So our hormones become out of balance, we have mood disorders, we struggle with anxiety, we struggle with depression, we struggle with, at a worse level, chronic illnesses. This is when our gut health is compromised. This is when we store a lot of fat and weight in our body because of inflammation. This is where it feels like no matter what we do, we can't lose weight even though we're dieting and exercising and doing all the right things. And this is where we can't seem to control our relationship with food. We feel out of control. We find ourselves emotionally eating and binge eating, even though we tell ourselves, I don't want to do this. Stop doing this. I know this is not helpful for me. And the struggle here is that many people think the solution is, okay, I will just go and take some supplements to regulate my hormones, or I will go to talk therapy and try to talk out what's going on for me and try to cognitively understand what the issues are in my relationship to food and my body and all these things. And while those approaches can be helpful, we're missing the fact that we're not addressing the root cause of what's actually going on, which is that your nervous system is dysregulated. And once our nervous system becomes dysregulated, we need very specific tools and support to actually teach it how to feel safe again. And that's what I want to help you to do today. When our nervous system is in a state of dysregulation, we are going to engage in binge and emotional eating because our nervous system doesn't feel safe. So it's going to reach outside of itself for food as a measure of feeling safe. Okay? And so it doesn't matter what you do until we teach the nervous system how to feel safe, it's going to keep using food as that strategy. That's why it feels like no matter how much willpower and determination you have, you can't seem to get that under control. It's not your fault. Your nervous system is what's dysregulated and doing this. Similarly, when we feel completely dissatisfied with our body image, no matter what we do, and we struggle with things like body dysmorphia, it can feel like no matter how much you exercise, no matter how much you obsess over your nutrition, you're never happy, you never feel good enough. That is at the root of it all coming down from a lack of safety in your nervous system. Because when you feel safe and when you're in the social engagement branch of your nervous system, you feel peaceful about your body image. You can feel confident within yourself. You are in a vibrational state which is safe, peaceful, loving, confident. Okay, does that make sense? So instead of obsessing over, I need to fix all these external things, like I need to take supplements for my hormones, I need to exercise more, I need to diet more, I need to, do all these things to control how I feel. In fact, we need to actually fix what's going on inside, not externally. And we need to take care of our nervous system to yield the results that we actually want. I finally got the dream relationship I wanted with my body, freedom with food, no more binge and emotional eating, really all the peace I ever wanted with my body and the results I wanted when I stopped obsessing over dieting and exercising and making that my obsessive goal and just focused on healing my nervous system and this dysregulation, and the results really showed. So I like to show this because it's wild to see what happens. So this is a photo of me when I was obsessively dieting and exercising, and this was every single day. This was my life's purpose, was I gotta lose weight, I gotta lose weight. And this is what happened on the right hand side when I actually stopped dieting, I stopped obsessively exercising, I actually focused on healing my nervous system and really getting to the root cause of these struggles. It's a massive difference. And healing your nervous system is going to be the best thing you ever do for yourself because, as I said, it controls everything. I tried to go the route of healing my hormones through supplements and testing and spent tens of thousands of dollars going to all these different methods of healing, therapists, hormone specialists, naturopaths, like personal trainers, nutritionists, you name it. And I was not getting results because they were all very surface level approaches. And once I actually learned how to heal my nervous system and help my body to actually feel safe at a core level, that's when everything truly changed. And that's a gift that I have for the rest of my life. I have the power to understand how to keep my nervous system regulated and safe, which is truly the best gift you could ever give yourself, your confidence, your self-esteem, because it all goes hand in hand. So today I want to teach you a couple exercises that you can do to start building more safety and capacity within your nervous system, because again, that's the best gift you're going to be able to give yourself. And these are going to be a great starting point. And if you want to go deeper and you really want to get to the core of these struggles, you want to heal your relationship with your body image, with food, then I would highly encourage you to work with an expert, certified practitioner like myself who can help you do that deeper work, because we do need guidance and we do need a specialist to help us get to the core of what's keeping us stuck and find, that needle in a haystack that is keeping our nervous system stuck in this dysregulated state. But let's do these exercises together because they're going to start creating miracles for you, even just one day at a time. Okay, so the next time you find yourself feeling stressed or anxious, or you find yourself wanting to reach for food to feel safe, I want you to just take a moment and practice these exercises with me. You can do one, you can do all of them. Anything is better than none. And even if you can't use this exercise in the moment that you're feeling triggered or anxious about your body or food or your life, it's okay. You can practice these exercises afterwards and they will still have an incredible benefit of growing that sense of safety within your nervous system and that capacity, so that later on it reduces the intensity and the risk of you actually doing those behaviors that you don't want to do. Okay, so really amazing. They're all going to support you to get into that rest and digest branch of your nervous system, the social engagement state, where we can start seeing the results that we want. So the first one is a breathing practice that we're going to do together. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is to take your hands on the center of your chest. So just like this, you're going to press in with your 4 fingers, and we're going to do 3 cycles of this breath together. So we're going to inhale, holding pressure on our chest for 4, count for 4, and then we're going to maintain the pressure on our chest, and we're going to exhale for 8. Okay, so I'm going to guide you through. And we may yawn a lot in between, so you'll see how the flow might get a little disrupted because, you know, we gotta leave space for yawning. So here we go, pressing in gently. Let's inhale for 4. Hold the pressure, exhale for 8. Let's inhale again for 4. Exhale for 8. Okay, again, inhale, 4. Exhale for 8. Let's do one more. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Beautiful. So just notice how you feel after doing that, and at any time you can practice that breathing exercise. We're really allowing ourselves to come into that rested state of our nervous system. So the second tool I want to teach you is something that you may have learned before if you follow my channel. So this is called EFT, otherwise known as tapping. It's an amazing practice to help us feel more safe in our nervous system. It combines acupressure as well as other techniques like CBT, so cognitive behavioral therapy, lots of different magical tools, and I'll explain why I love it while we do it. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna tap where I tap, whether it's on the left side or the right side of your body, you choose. So let's start tapping through these points, and you're gonna probably see me yawn immediately as we do this. So this is the first tapping point, just mirror me, and then let's move to the second tapping point, which is between our eyebrows. We'll just breathe easy as we do this. Side of the eye. This was honestly the most life-changing tool I've ever done, and completely transformed my whole life, my relationship with binge eating, my body, in a matter of 6 months or less after having struggled with it for over 25 years. Pretty incredible. Under the eye. So this tool helps to regulate our nervous system, helps to really turn off the stress response in our brain. It helps to reprogram limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, the core wounds of why we get stuck in these patterns. And it really goes beyond the conscious mind. Let's go to the next point, under the nose. Under the lips. Collarbone. Under the arm, so side of the arm, side of the body. Under the armpit. And then top of the head. See? Oh my gosh. So what I love about this tool, so basically what you can do is you can tap continuously through these points for 3 to 5 minutes a day to begin regulating your nervous system and helping your body to feel safe, which is absolutely fantastic. And even just that, starting a practice every single day of tapping or using these breathing techniques I just taught you is going to be huge for starting to tell your nervous system, hey, we're safe, we're okay, we can calm down, we don't have to turn to food, we don't have to store this inflammation, we don't have to be so cruel to our body image. Like, this is really huge. And even just that will really start to create some miracles in your life. I know it. Oh my gosh, we gotta get like a yawn counter going. Let's see how many times I yawn. And if you want to take this tool one step further, what you can do is, while you're tapping through these points, if you find yourself anxious about anything or upset about anything, I want you to just keep tapping and talk aloud, and imagine that you're telling your best friend or me or someone that you trust what's upsetting you. So if I was feeling anxious about my body image, or about binge eating or something, all you do is just talk. So yeah, today I'm feeling really anxious about my body image. I don't like what I see in the mirror. I always have this feeling like I have to lose weight, and it's just really stressing me out. And then I find myself turning to food, and I just don't know what to do. I feel so stressed. You just keep talking and venting and letting out in your brain what is upsetting you. And then as you use this tapping tool, it's going to help to start releasing that negativity, that stress, those challenges. It's going to help you to feel safe. It's going to help you to feel more regulated and calm. And like I said, it's going to be life-changing. And you can also use this tapping tool to tap in affirmations. So whatever you are working on or whatever you want to seed and start believing to be true about yourself, really recommend that you don't do affirmations without this tapping tool, because this is going to really help you to access them at the subconscious level and start really creating these deep-seated beliefs, which is what we want. So I've just taught you a lot of amazing tools to begin growing capacity within your nervous system, helping you to get the results you want with your body and food. And remember, there's a free nervous system toolkit for you. You can access through the link below. And if you're really struggling and want some deeper support, you can always schedule a complimentary call with me, okay? So we can have a conversation about where you're getting stuck and how we can support you to finally see the results you want with your body and food. You don't have to struggle anymore, and you don't have to do this alone. Sending you so much love and wishing you the best year ahead.